Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Boat Rockers. Real quick, I just want to touch up on this story that the Wall Street Journal published. I believe it was today, and it's talking. And this is a huge, huge story that Fox News, CNN, none of the major mainstream media outlets are really reporting, and it has to do with this friend of Christine Blasey Ford in the Kavanaugh confirmation, Supreme Court confirmation, that has been like the biggest story on the planet for like the last 2, 3 weeks. And it has to do with Christine Blasey Ford and one of her friends, that being a Monica McLean, contacting a Leland Kaiser, who was supposed to be a friend, I believe, of Christine Blasey Ford in college. Now, the Wall Street Journal came out with this story, and I don't have access to Wall Street Journal because I don't have a subscription. But the story pretty much goes as this: she Kaiser gave her original statement to the FBI and said, "Look, she doesn't know anything about this. I mean, she doesn't really remember Brett Kavanaugh. She doesn't remember any kind of story that Christine Blasey Ford is telling." But right here, Leland Kaiser was the high school friend of Ford who testified, was also at the party where Kavanaugh allegedly assaulted her. Kaiser had initially testified that she had no recollection of this party, but then later clarified that she was not trying to undermine Ford's testimony. Well, what happened was on Friday, um, the Wall Street Journal reported that Ford's friend Monica McLean, um, a retired FBI agent, interestingly enough, had contacted Kaiser and pressured her to clarify her statement, which is basically borderline witness tampering. In other words, she was trying to get her to change her story because this is the last minute Hail Mary, and the Democrats pretty much know that they're going to lose this, and Kavanaugh's going to be confirmed. And so this is just a last ditch effort. This is desperation. During their investigation into Kavanaugh, the FBI reportedly obtained text messages showing McLean reaching out to Kaiser about this topic. Now, this is a huge story, and this is the reason why. Um, that's illegal. You cannot, be witness tampering like that. And there's also a rumor that Chuck Schumer leaked this, and Schumer and Dianne Feinstein, they're both dirty in this, and they are trying to get this woman to change her story. Now, here's my point in making this video: this story needs to be followed up, and there's not a whole lot of people making a big deal about this, and they need to be. And the reason that they need to be is because Christine Blasey Ford, this woman right here, she needs to, if she's lying, they need to find out if she's lying, and they need to prosecute her for perjury. Because what needs to happen here is an example needs to be set. Because these people cannot just make up stories and falsely accuse men of sexual harassment or rape or whatever and just get away with it. Because if the right just lets them get away with it, if Republicans just let these people get away with this, then they're just going to do it again. That's all they're going to do. They're just going to do it over and over again. So they need to make an example out of somebody and say, look, no, enough is enough. We care about the future of our young men, our sons, and our fathers, and our husbands, whatever male it might be out there, because we do not want to set a precedent that guilt by accusation or guilty until proven innocent. And there is so much writing on this Kavanaugh confirmation that it is just absolutely unbelievable. And Fox News isn't really reporting this story, which really makes me wonder. But I believe if Donald Trump really wants to drain the swamp, he's got to go after this story. He has to. And if somebody's lying here, then it's going to come out. And so I just want to know what you guys think about this. I mean, this whole thing that the left is doing, this guilt by association, this guilty until proven innocent. This is just what this is this is mob rule is what this is, and they're setting this precedent, and they're setting the tone for this to happen in the future, where if a male is accused, then he's just automatically guilty because hey, the lady said so. I mean, that is just a recipe for chaos in our country, and that is not how this system works. It's not how our country works. And so I want to know what you guys think about this. Should they go after this story? I mean, I think they should. I think they have to. They have to. They have to go after these people. You cannot let these women make accusations and then find out later that they're lying and not do something about that. You've got to make an example out of somebody and set the tone and say, look, we're not going to put up with this. This will not be tolerated. This kind of false accusation behavior will not be tolerated. And so that's what they have to do. I mean, um, they didn't. They handled this woman with kid gloves at the hearing, and everybody knows that. And if she's lying, then she's not a victim. She is the abuser. And what she's abusing is number one, Mr. Kavanaugh and his family, and number two, the judicial system. And she is absolutely, uh, undermining the judicial process. And something's got to be done about it. If she's lying, they need to look into this, and they don't need to just say, "Okay, look, Kavanaugh's confirmed. We're happy with that. Let bygones be bygones." No, absolutely not. If this woman's lying, she needs to come to justice, and the truth needs to come out. And that's really all I want to say about this for right now. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like, and just please know, everybody should be innocent until proven guilty. And this witch hunt and this Salem witch trial type scenario that has divided this country needs to come to a stop. So thanks for watching my video, and God bless.